The Your Local Club Road to Regions program is on again, engaging young people in rural and remote areas with the game of rugby league. This year, the program centres around messages of respect, empathy and diversity to build stronger communities and better mental health.
It's been a great program to be a part of, something the NRL has been doing for some time now, going out to rural and remote communities and build off the foundation of the footy clubs, trying to keep the game alive. We get the opportunity to come out here and talk about getting kids in the game with their mental health and well-being, which is getting informed, adopting strategies, asking questions, making connections and enlist support. Your communication is really key, especially when we're talking about feelings and emotions. Jono, Brycey, as well as Heine, they talk about the experiences they had with dealing with stress and mental illness and how they've navigated through that. And kids, when they see players, whether that's male or female, playing at the highest level, they probably put them up on a pedestal, but when they connect on that deeper level with conversations that are like that, it makes them go, oh, that's me too.
It's quite a big area that we cover. A lot of clubs, a lot of schools that we reach. We've got about 14,500 boys and girls that play rugby league for our clubs. Your Local Club Roads to Regions was massive in trying to get out to the schools and promote some really positive messages. Obviously talking about well-being, respect, inclusiveness, all the things that make up a positive team.
We did a lot of drills and skills based on mental health and how we cope with stress.
We're heavily involved in sport, and junior sport is our main focus. Young players, NRL players are their role models and they look up to them, and their visit and sharing that knowledge is very important. It's not just about the game of football, it's about how to be involved in a team environment. Young has a very high suicide rate, one of the highest per capita in Australia. And a lot of them are young people, which is quite sad. The NRL Road to Region is fantastic. It gives the country kids the opportunity to be involved with the ex-NRL players. I'd like to see more of it.
If it wasn't for our local clubs, a lot of these kids wouldn't be playing sport. In rural communities, sport is your outlet, it's your entertainment, it's your meeting place. It's registered clubs across New South Wales. They're fantastic. They donate over $60 million to grassroots sports, and a lot of that goes to junior rugby league. So if it wasn't for that, I dare say Young wouldn't have any rugby league in the town, which would be devastating.
I support the NRL and my favourite team is Tigers. I play football for the young cherry pickers. My favourite part of today was playing two-hand touch football.
It's a wonder some of these kids know who I am because they haven't been around too long. But it's great. COVID's knocked a lot of rural towns around, not getting their sport out. And so days like this is really good to encourage the kids. And it's just a good way of trying to break down the mental health stigma, but using sport to do so.
Sports people have an important role to play. Young kids look up to them, and if we can come out here and deliver a message that sticks in their mind, they're obviously going to take that away and use that in their everyday life as well. I remember players coming to my school and delivering messages, and that was always something that stuck with me as a young fella. Hopefully we put some smiles on the kids' faces, made them want to play rugby league.
I was really excited about the NRL coming today. I'm loving hanging out with my friends and learning new skills.
Oh, who's that?
Oh, it's just my super contribution.
Ah, so you did get the app after all. Oh, actually, have you seen my
Make the most of your super moment. Stay on top of things with the Australian Super app. It's Australian, it's super, and it's yours.